think we're back. Sorry about that. Stream crashed. That's not good. I have to apotheosis this. We fell really behind there. Some stuff got crazy. So I had to cast a potion, sit and drink. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sad day. This key would have been nice to upload. Hopefully, hopefully we'll still time it. So using this time while we're having to move to get renews out, luckily everybody has renews pretty much from my benediction bounces. Pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this dude in. Mass Dispel. Oh dear. So, by the way, you can use Mass Dispel to break the cloaks there. That's a trick that I learned recently. Really nice. And I bet if you're nausea and you have the whatchamacallit, the like disorient field, then you can use that with Door of Shadows to also break it. Quick, kill her! Yes. Door disorient? Okay, cool. And that's really handy because then you're also there. So if there's multiple packs, then you can Holy Nova. Holy Nova. I really have been enjoying Theotar for the double ports. I'm gonna refresh Flash Concentration on myself here because I wasn't sure if he was gonna go up the stairs in line of sight, and I needed to get a guaranteed cast to keep up my Flash Concentration stack. So. Man, Prayer of Mending is one of my favorite just basic heal skills. It is very satisfying to watch it bounce around, and in situations like that where everybody's taking constant ticking damage, it's just nice to know that I'm going to get full value out of it. It's going to bounce the full 5 times. It's just really nice. I like it. It's a fun skill. Holy Priest just has so much in its kit. It's real fun. It's maybe not like as unique as oh, nice, the shroud skip. Too bad I'm not invisible. I'm gonna go ahead and PI the dude here, the hunter. I don't have fear. I really need to cast, oh my goodness. I need to cast Symbol of Hope soon, if I can. I'm gonna have to do it as soon as the Prideful starts. That's how it's gonna end up happening. And they didn't need the Shroud there, but that's a good tip for, that's a good tip for pugs, because a lot of people will die on the jump skip there, on the poop. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm running Theotar. The mastery is really nice. It's mostly because I'm using Nausea for Shadow for arenas and stuff. Because the reason I went Venthyr was so that I could do PvP. Honestly, I could probably go back now. but I'm wanting to practice some disc in case that's what I end up doing in 9.1. But yeah, I'm using Nausea for Shadow because it's good for that, and then I'm using Draven for Disc because Disc benefits more from the haste, or it doesn't benefit as much from the mastery. So burn these down even. Oh, he's got the rogue. Save him. Alright, here we go. Pride, we can pull it back here. Should move up a little bit so my prayer mending actually bounces. I'm gonna go ahead and Apotheosis here because it's getting a little scary. We got Guardian Spirit on the tank. It's about to expire though. Yeah, now we wait 35 seconds and get prideful and lust again. Pro strat. It's Pride Month. Yuck, 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 yuck. I wish it was Tormented Month, though.
How exhaustingly predictable. But then I suppose failure comes naturally to your
That's the name of the next affix, by the way.
self-exception, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Yeah, can't wait for Tormented. It looks fun. It's gonna be great. I almost had a Prideful to help heal this Prideful. Maybe I did. I didn't notice. You have a lot less control over it, but some dungeons you hardly had control over Pride. Yeah, I know. And like just the way it's laid out, you don't have to be so tied to a route. Like you don't have control over, you know, the actual monsters, the actual captains themselves or whatever they're called, but you have control over your route a lot more. You can, like, if you really wanted to, you could skip around and do them all right at the beginning. You know? Oh, lust now? That's interesting. Usually it's the last one. But it's okay. Okay, we have lust now. I'm not going to worry about using any cooldowns for this. Infectious rain. It's so easy to manage that as holy compared to disc. I do need to be a little bit conservative on mana. I'm kind of going ham. Just blew a bunch there, but I have both Apotheosis and whatever it's called, Divine Hymn there, so not too worried. Yaw. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Divine Hymn. Oh no! Oh, he's got it. Okay, cool. Cool. No doubt. Oh my gosh. And I've got aggro on something, so I'm gonna go ahead and fade because that will get me killed real quick. Oh, it's him. It's you. Can't want Apotheosis here because I'm scared. I don't have anything for you, sir. Sorry. Oh! Finish him! Her! It! There's so many skeletons. This third phase crazy. Alright. GG. Alright. We'll res this dude too. All right. Let's hearth on out here. Overall, that was a pretty good key. It's just a shame about that 1%, but that's easy to do. And I don't know if we would have had enough time. We were going into what would have been a prideful there with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds, I think it was. I don't think we would have timed it regardless. It really just was that one wipe. What was it that wiped it? Oh, it was the bomb. That's what. Yeah. So anything after that was gravy. Okay. I've kind of changed my strategy on this. Instead of going for missions and completing them and getting the loot and stuff like that, I've actually started using this doomed run to try to level them up. So I look for the one that has the most XP. For example, this one right here, 600. And for failing it, you still get the XP. And I didn't realize that. So now I've just started sending parties willy-nilly to their death to level them up. And I think it's working all right. I don't really care about the loot too much. Unless it's the Veiled Augment runes, and then I really need to be leveling it up because I swap around Covenant so much that, you know, I need to get them up. If I was the same Covenant this whole expansion, then I'd be raking in the loot with the Veiled Augment runes, but I'm not. I've switched 10 times, 11 times, somewhere around there. I know at least 10. Alright, speaking of which, I may go back Night Fae or Shadow / Holy, but I don't know. I may keep. I've been having a lot of fun with arenas, and there's not really a good push week for another 2 weeks. So maybe I'll stay Venthyr for the next 2 weeks, to enjoy playing some arenas and stuff like that. Maybe practice some disc and raids. Join some pugs, and then I'll switch for week 5 to Night Fae probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Doomed runs can still be complete if you go back in and push the auto assign. Oh. Nice. I did not know that. I figured that, like, once you get people high enough that even a doomed run will be successful, because, you know, you figure if I'm doing a doomed run on a level 30 and all of my guys are level 40, like, it's not going to actually be doomed. They're gonna beat it. I could send any of my 5 guys and it'll be successful. So, I figured that was always possible. There are efficiencies in correct formation as well. So when I'm trying to actually do it, I select adventures and I click one in, and then I click this to let it, you know, see if it's actually possible and set the formation and stuff like that. And then if it is, then I go ahead and assign it, and then I send them. That's typically how I do it when I'm not doing the doomed runs. But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll try to get in some more keys. Overall, that was a pretty good run. Let's see if we can get some more IO, finish off my last 3 18s, and then we'll start chugging away at 19s. Be right back. All right, here we go. Let's get into some more keys. Uh, 18 theater. I don't really want to sit through an entire empty form up, so I might not. Alright, we just need the 3 dead. That's how I'm going to remember it. The 3 dead ones. 18 top. We'll come back to that. It's pretty promising. I'll try to get into that one. Ooh, that would have been a nice one to get into too. You're aching now? Get those sick aches? Sick soreness? It's no fun, man. Note event there, 19 sanguine depths. Oh, let's do it. Oh. It does not sound fun on Grievous, but at least it's not tyrannical. Sanguine depths on tyrannical is pretty scary. Glad your immune system works at least? Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Body's doing its thing. It's trying to fight it. If only you were a space marine, right? Invincible immune system. Your saliva secreted acid so you could like chew through iron bars. That's gross. Say if you don't have much of an effect from it, then it's a bad sign. Oh, really? Well, then I hope you continue to feel terrible. I'm just joking. 19 slow fill has been delisted. They don't want me. 18 plague fall. 19 mists of Tyrannus Scythe. Some IO right there. I doubt I'll get into that, but never know until you try. I don't really... I mean, he has, like, the same IO as me. But I really don't want to sit through an empty queue. Or an empty key. Although we're probably more likely to get into it because it's empty. So... because usually people will be more apt to join a key if there's a healer or a tank. 1 or 2 hard packs at the start, and then the last few. Mist is easy on Fortified. Yeah, I agree. Mist is probably my least favorite on Tyrannical. It's tough. First boss can end up being so long. The second boss, the clones benefit from Tyrannical, and so you're just taking constant, huge group damage. And then the third boss, it takes so long, and it fills up with so much poo, and everything hurts so bad. It just gets kind of crazy. Get out. Out. We're dog sitting for a friend, and he's like scratching at the carpet behind me and stuff. Yeah, Mist is not good on Tyrannical. So if I'm going to do a Mist on a high level, this Fortified is going to be it. Oh, I need to go get the things. I need to go get the Marvelous quests. The valuable find ones. Need to go get those. Otherwise, it's going to be Monday night, and I'm going to realize that I don't have them, and I'm missing out. 18 Plague Fall. Was I declined for any of those? Oh, it's not showing now. It just says that they're all delisted. Oh, wrong side. Ooh, I finished something. Prove your worth. Oh, I forgot I started that. Wow, I could be Night Fae right now. Look at that. Oh, well, I gotta... Oh, no. I didn't finish it before reset. I've got to wait a week. Broke a window in your house? Yeah, dude. I was being stupid and mowing our rock garden in our front yard. Because we've got a lot of rain and we had a bunch of weeds. And I was like, I'll just knock them down and then I'll spray them. And it kicked up a rock and shot it through the basement window and almost hit my 1-year-old. She was standing on the couch watching a movie and it flew right by her head. And so, lesson learned. Don't be stupid. Stupid people do stupid things. Listen to your conscience. The whole time I was thinking, I probably look so stupid mowing these rocks in front. People are probably going to be worried that I'm going to break a window or something, hit somebody's car. Sure enough. Yeah, glad she's okay too. Could have been bad. But it didn't go fast enough to like damage the drywall, so at the same time I don't know if it would have hurt her. But I'm not willing to try to find out. 18 Plague Fall. That's nice. 19 Spires. Ooh, that's nice. 19 Theater. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. PvP cloth gear looks so good. Yeah, this set, I'm really happy with it. It's a nice one. Looks really nice on Undead too. That whole apothecary look with how their neck is positioned is it's pretty nice. But I'm not undead, so. But if I was undead, I would like this set on Undead. 19 Theater of Pain. They delisted it. Slow fill, I'll say. They obviously don't want me. Really nailed the season's transmog. I agree, all the sets look great. I can't look at it from here. Or can I? Collections, sets. I can't look at the other sets, but the medium set and the heavy set look really nice. Both of them are really great. It's a good one. I'm Venthyr, take me. Although a Sanguine 19 on Grievous does not sound that fun, so I don't know how much I am going to... Oh! Plus 21, need Venthyr healer. I'm your dude. Nah, they won't take me to a 21. There is no way. I think I could probably do it. But I just don't have the resume. I do honestly think I could do it. I mean, if I can't do it, then it's a player skill problem. Because gear-wise, I'm fine. Like 225, it's not going to get a whole lot higher than that. I've got my trinkets and stuff that I want. Like my legendary's upgraded all the way. So like if there's a level key that I can't do right now, it's not. I don't think it's a gear thing. It's a me thing. So I would love to try the higher keys, but I don't think I would get in. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. This could be my big chance. Can't wait to have Blizzard Score and Raider IO for a few months. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm wondering how fast it'll phase out Raider IO, or if Blizzard's implementation is just going to be terrible and we're just going to still use IO regardless. Although they're using the Raider IO team. So... I don't know. I can't imagine it would be that bad. I've heard mixed opinions on the whole, separate IOs, Blizz scores for Tyrannical versus Fortified weeks, but I think that's honestly great. I think that's going to be nice. It's going to make people less hesitant to run keys on tyrannical weeks. Right now, it's just kind of like every other week is kind of like an off week, which doesn't feel good when your main thing that you like to do is Mythic Plus. So rewarding doing well on tyrannical is pretty cool. At the same time, I think they might just benefit from just removing tyrannical entirely. You know, remove fortified and tyrannical and just focus on the other affixes. Because it does feel kind of bad that every other week is just kind of, you know, handicapped because of tyrannical. It does help classes like Affliction Lock and Shadow Priest and stuff like that, like really have a niche. They're really good on tyrannical because the single target damage that you have is quite good. But you know, if there's no groups really wanting to do keys because of tyrannical, then having that niche is not super helpful. Yeah, removing tyrannical would help, or would hurt single target focus specs. Yeah, absolutely. You'd basically always bring Rogue, Moon King, and Fire Mage. Yeah, but if the single target specs are also getting their highest IO on the same weeks that Rogue, Moonkin, and Fire Mage are getting their IO, like, is it really that big of a deal? If your niche is playing during the crappy weeks when nobody's really pushing high level stuff anyways, then that's not a super helpful niche. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Boy, not a whole lot of keys right now. What do I have? I have an 18 Plaguefall. Oh, there's an 18 Plaguefall right here. 19 Theater. That's 1684, and since I've updated, I've upgraded 1, so I should be getting closer to 1700. But right now the top single are also the top AoE on the same builds. Yeah. Punish AoE. That's the idea of Tyrannical. You punish AoE specs and builds. Well, they tried to punish AoE specs and builds by making things target capped, but then they made some things not target capped, some specs, and those are the specs that are performing really well. So it's like, well, either have everything be target capped or have nothing be target capped. Can you imagine if they went back to BFA and they took away the target cap on a lot of stuff? Would that be a good thing? Because if everybody was strong, had elements of being single or having uncapped AoE, I don't know. Then we go back to the whole BFA style of pulling the entire dungeon and doing weird stuff like that. I don't know if that's healthy either. I don't know. That would really make a kite meta. So, I don't know. I'm not getting outright declined to any of these. They're just getting delisted. So, I'm going to keep applying. Plus 21 healer. Will you take me? "20 Mists of Tyrannus Scythe." You know what? We're just a little 5th grader asking that. Okay, just plus. I got declined. We're just that little 5th grader asking a senior in high school out. That's what I feel like applying to these 21 keys. Solution feels like nerf Tyrannical or remove it. You know, honestly, if they nerfed Tyrannical by 10 more %, because they already nerfed it once. If it made the bosses 20% higher health and damage. You know, that would make the easy keys that much easier. But I feel like the hard keys, when you've got like the Hakars and stuff like that, where I don't know, I feel like that would be pretty good. At least that's the opinion that I've been indoctrinated by Dratnos. That's something that Dratnos said months ago, and I thought, oh yeah, that sounds good. So I'll agree with him, because he analyzes Mythic Plus and does it at a much higher level than I do. So I will agree with him. Hard to balance for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I don't envy having Blizzard's job. But at the same time, they hire the best game designers in the world, so they can be held to a pretty high standard. Yeah, kind of slow tonight. $19. And the people who like the issue is most players aren't Mythic Plus focused either. They just want the easiest path. Yeah. But if you look at a lot of the top streamers and stuff like that, like, people enjoy watching high-level mythic content and stuff like that. Like, I love watching it. Maybe that's just my perception, because it's something that I like to watch as well. So I feel like high-level Mythic Plus is a priority. And the people who like to pug higher keys get very little on tyrannical weeks. Yeah. Well, if I really was desperate, I could do my own key. I just hate filling my own key. It takes so long. Rather let somebody else just sit through all the work and then jump in with a healer queue. But not everything can be microwave fast. Sometimes I've got to put in the work and form my own. They need a Kyrian. I'm not a Kyrian, but chances are they're going to find a tank who's a Kyrian. So do I still apply? I mean, the odds that they're going to find a healer that's a Kyrian is pretty low. Like, thinking about it, what healer would be Kyrian? Some priests might be Kyrian. Monks? Are they really going to want a monk for plus 19? I'm going to say not a Kyrian. And see what they do with that. I am a Venthyr. I may not be the Venthyr that you're looking for, but we'll see. This is content, guys. Content at its finest. Finest. Going for the 2 key. I can handle it. I'm your man. Hmm. I just have to give up soon. I don't know. Maybe go PvP? Yeah, maybe. Slow for keys tonight. Yeah, let's hit some arenas. One last skin. Alright. Arenas. $1,700, need a healer, pushing. I do need to push. I need to get back to 1,800 so I can actually spend my honor, right? Or yeah, my honor. I have a lot of pieces that I need to upgrade. I've purchased, I think, every piece that I can, except for maybe a weapon. So let's look real quick before we get going, because if I healer queue, I'm going to get in pretty quick. Oh, thank you, sir. I need the staff. I've bought a robe, I've bought a helmet, I've bought legs, boots, hands, shoulders, belt. I have the trinket. I don't really care about the adaptation one, but I did get a... No, I didn't choose that. Never mind. I don't really care about the other ones. I have that trinket at 220. I think I've upgraded all the trinkets to 220, yeah. Gladiator's emblem, yep. Wrists I bought. I bought a cloak, it's right here. It's at 213, that's one of the ones I need to upgrade. I got a ring. I got the haste ring. I probably could afford to get the other ring. That's what I should get. I got the haste ring, and I need to get... probably the crit ring. We'll go ahead and buy that. There's that. I got the necklace as well. And I believe I have all these to 213 already. I don't have pain transformation, but I never used that, so I don't know how much I actually care. Alright, let's upgrade that piece I just got. Alright. Everything is... upgraded as much as it can. Alright, let's update the stream title and do... and let's go for some arenas. Oh, Ragu. Looks like he's already in arena, so I'm not... low CR, Resto 2s. Yeah, I was pushing with him, but that was at about 1400, so... Alright, let's do it. Let's get in our PvP spec and gear. Alright, gear. Have I upgraded stuff since then? That's not really going to help me. I need to upgrade that harmonious apparatus. That's pretty low. Alright, that's good enough for now. $1,700 healer. 1647 CR. CR 1800 XP. 28% verse. Oh, and I need to go... Oh no, I've got Shattered Perceptions. Cool, we're good. HPAL 1700. $1,600. If I can marry up a little bit and look for somebody that's 17 or 1800, that'd be great. So glad you asked for this week off. Yeah, man. If you had to be going to work right now with how sick you're feeling, that'd stink. 1850 CR push. I wonder if he's going to let me. Probably not. You'd be suffering, raiding, and working like this? Oh yeah, man. I doubt he's gonna let me. But I'm going to try. See, maybe he might be impatient. Okay, that's the first group I was looking for. Hey! How's it do? You know, honestly, I don't know how much I actually need Battle Masters. Usually in the moments where I need Battle Masters, Desperate Prayer is enough. And I'm sacrificing some throughput from this. Is this actually going to increase my cast speed? 1.4 increased to 1.3. That is notable. Slightly faster flash heal. I may have to go with that. Let's try that. Let me save that and overwrite that. Okay. Do you think the PvP gear nerf will be good? I wasn't aware there was going to be one, so I don't know. I don't know how much it's actually going to be a nerf. I think that they should still have it so that PvP gear is obviously the best for PvP, so that you're not having to go out and do PvE and stuff like that. I don't think that's a good system. I think PvP gear should be the best for PvP, and it should take a little bit of an investment of actually playing PvP to get geared and ready to roll for PvP. So I like this system as it is now. I don't think PvP should be the best gear in any situation for PvE. And I don't think it is for most specs, how versatility is. Mass dispel all these dots off here. Nice. Incapacitated. Mass dispel. Mind games here. It's nice full mind games there, or mind control. Death! Quick! Oh, that was a really offensive trinket. I shouldn't have done that. There's the mass dispel for the cyclone. So everybody's trinkets are down. Keep LOSing here. Go ahead and rebuff, get dots up. And mind games. Oh, the death. Yes! Woo! Oh, baby. He's just gonna jump. All right. Nice. Hey. That moment when you do half the damage of your DPS. As a holy priest. Warrior is really strong. Warrior is really strong. This is one of my favorite comps to run in twos. Is melee with the heals. Feels really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's nice. It's nice because in a situation like this with the warrior, you can just... It doesn't require much setup. Like, if I'm running with a mage, for example, it does require a good amount of, like, me setting up CCs and stuff like that. But a DPS like a warrior, you just let them do their thing. They're just gonna attack and go crazy, and you know, eventually we're gonna win with dampening. Look at the mirror comp right here. You know, and the healer that's more efficient wins a lot of times. Or if you can set something up like what we did there. Then we can score an easy kill. So I like playing with melee DPS, especially warriors. DKs are also kind of nice because they have a lot of self-sustain. Fury never runs out of damage. Yeah, for sure. They just Energizer Bunny, just keep on rolling. I am still gonna run Feather here because I wanna do some kiting. If it was a Windwalker, there's no point in kiting. I should just run Desperate Prayer, but or whatever it's called. Just gonna go ahead and Greater Fade this. Feared. Mass Dispel this. Mind Games on him. Go ahead and PI the Warrior. Just gonna chill out here. Okay, the Warrior's gonna go on him, so I'm gonna help out with damage. Has to purge off the... Oh, I don't have Mind Games to help counteract that. We do want to trigger that, though. Because if we can trigger the... yeah, I think we triggered it. So now it's going to be on a 3-minute cooldown instead of a 1-minute cooldown, so that's really nice. Okay, got Mind Games soon. Go ahead and jump in here. Censure, Mind Games, Apotheosis, go for another stun, and... doesn't have the thing. We're out pressuring right now. The Holy Priest is doing no damage, so we should be winning. That was the worst Orb Shadows ever. Oh my goodness. There's the Shadow Word Death. Yeah, so we put on more pressure than the Holy Priest could keep up with. He wasn't. I think he was trying to kite too much and played too defensively. And so we were just able to out-damage his healing. And we would have won in the mana race eventually too, just because we were applying more pressure. Mind Games. And the Shadow Word Death. Versus Mind Games, you want to pressure them so they never have a chance to counter heals with it. Yeah. I mean, in most situations, it helps to be the aggressor. It's easier to be the aggressor, because as the defender, you have to do everything perfectly. And if you make any mistakes, then you're behind. But as the aggressor, you can kind of hide behind your aggression, you know? That's why, for example, in League of Legends, like the lane bully champions come out of the laning phase a lot of times ahead, and so they win more often. The macro phase, the macro style late game has to require your team to do well and you to do well and come out even, if not, you know, the lane bullies come out ahead. In StarCraft, it's the same way, like playing aggressive early and stuff like that, and poking with your Reaper and whatnot. Like in most games, it does pay to be aggressive early. It can be more optimal to be defensive and win in the late game, but it just requires you to play extremely well. Oh, the shaman. Here comes the burst. Got a holy fire. Okay. Flying through fear. Oh, he grounding totemed it. Jerk. Okay, nice counter fear. Alright, and I'm just gonna chill with my censure because now they're unsynced. Just gonna try to mind games. Nice fear there. The priest is wanting to mind games. I'm gonna go ahead and stun. We'll go for the fleshcraft. No. If he hadn't fleshcrafted there, Holy Fire and Shadow Word Death probably would have done it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and PI him here. Because during this Earth Alley, it's getting a little crazy, so focus on getting some dots out. Right now I'm DPSing the alley and the priest is not DPSing me. He's healing the shaman and I'm DPSing. And healing requires a whole lot of mana compared to DPSing, so we're in a good spot. He's lightning lassoing the warrior and not getting any kills for it or anything, so that was kind of a worthless lightning lasso, so that felt good. He's going to try to go in for a fear here. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, there's lightning lasso. Alright, we're gonna Dwarf Shadows in for a fear here. Try to go right on top of the priest. There we go, and the mind games. Disrupted. Go. Alright, and there we go. The mind games plus if he gets below 30% health, it triggers his Nature's Guardian, I think it's called. It's the one that heals him. And then finishing it off with a death. So that's really good. Shamans are very, very fun to use mind games on because that proc from Nature's Guardian oftentimes will just straight up kill them. That's why you liked LeBlanc. She's completely sat on her lane and another lane. Yeah, any of those snowball ganking champions are really nice. Zed is also really good. Wondering why you didn't mind games? I was just looking for the right moment. We'll say that. Zed was crazy. Liked the late game heroes too. Singed was your boy at first. I play ADC, so I like a lot of the late game heroes as well. Like for example, Twitch. Oh my gosh, Twitch is so much fun. Like he can do decent in the laning phase. Is not really going to be super aggressive, but if you can nail an early kill, oh my gosh, it gets crazy out of control. You know, the late game with Runan's Hurricane and your ultimates and stuff like that. Oh, just pentakill instantly. It's so fun. Out of stealth. But yeah. So Rogue Disc Priest, they're gonna have quite a bit of burst. But if I can just manage the Rogue's goes, we'll be fine. We're gonna have a lot more sustain. I'm fine with my talent setup here. Oh, there's the sap. Alright. He's fine. If he blinds me, I'm gonna immediately... Okay, nice. Fear. Okay, there's the fear. Is he gonna blind me? I'm fine here. Mind control, 3 seconds. Yeah. Oh, there's the thing. He's in the smoke bomb. I can't see him. I'm gonna go ahead and... Okay, so there I had to divine him, and then go... I had to dispel before I go for the Guardian Spirit, because if I had gone for the Guardian Spirit first, and he had gotten killed, the Guardian Spirit immediately kills him. So you gotta... Okay, I saved Trinket for the blind. That's perfect. Because if you don't Trinket the blind, they follow it up with a sap, and it really, really sucks. That is such a long CC. That's the killer right there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fear and go for the mind game stun, and we're charmed. He had to cloak it. That's good. Okay, got interrupted. I was looking for the Dispel on that Mind Games. Casting it right now would be a waste, so he's not going to do that. There's a Mind Control. I'm on DR for it. Nerd! Oh. Go for the Mind Control. We could probably get it right here. Let's go for the Mind Control. There's a fear. I'm not going to trinket that. Mind Games. Dispel it. Please don't line of sight. No, he line of sighted. Okay, luckily he's, like, not going to die. Very nice. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Mind Control here. During his... Oh, that feels so bad. Full Mind Control during Rapture? Oh, dude. What a sad day. He's dead. He's dead. That's his Necrolord thing. Oh, that feels really bad for the priest. Full Mind Control during Rapture. Wow, that worked really, really well. Fury gets so much CDR that if you defensive against it, then they just get another one very soon. Yeah, Fury seems really cool. And every full here pumps their damage right now? Really? Oh, full heal on the enemy. Huh. They can condemn during the first 80%. Gotcha. So you want to heal up versus a Fury, but not too much. Just sit him at that sweet 79% mark. Stun into Mind Games. Woo, the nuke. Kill him. No? I'm gonna fear off that warrior, even though it's probably not a good idea. Because he can just break it. But he didn't. So there's that. Poly? Yeah, hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Yeah. Do it. I want you to. Okay, kicks her up. Are you gonna kick this? Dare you? The double kick! Oh, I can heal for free. This is great. I'm just gonna put dots on everybody. We're just gonna PI. We're just gonna slow cast heals. Alright, kicks her up again. Oh, nice. And we'll bait this one. Bait. 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 Ah, okay, we're running out of time to bait. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and greater fade this. Try to bait. Okay. I'm just gonna let it go off. There's the Shadow Lock. Nice. We can still keep healing. Using Mind Games or Door of Shadows to be able to effectively get heals is really good. Oh, the fear. No. Okay, this is getting a little spoopy. Okay, I'm gonna Door of Shadows away to try to bait the kick. Nice, there it was. I can free heal unless the shaman gets line of sight on me. He did. Oh. Got 5 more seconds to cast. I need to just stun this guy so I can actually catch up. Here, is he gonna trinket that? He can't trinket it. Nice. Oh, there's the stun. Shaman's dying. Warrior needs to pay attention. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and Door of Shadows over here. Nope, we're rooted. I can free cast here. I'm not too worried. I'm gonna save my Greater Fade. Got 7 more seconds of casting Bliss. Shaman's not in range. We are not doing well in the mana game. I was going to say we were, but we're actually not. So that's not good. Okay, Warrior's dying to that Earth Alley. Okay, there's the Holy Lock. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Greater Fade here. Okay. I can recover this with a Guardian Spirit. Our warrior keeps chunking him down. He's getting it. Alright. Got a stun. Mind Games. Holy Fire. And death! Yes! Just needed that little extra burst. Sweet! Condemn generates so much rage that they go nuts, they just keep getting spinders over and over. Yeah, that sounds scary. Alright. We're cruising. Warrior lets you get 1 Venthyr off. I know, he let me get 1 off and it was over. It's just a hard place because if they let me get Door of Shadows off or Mind Games off, then I either clear a bunch of distance or get the valuable Mind Games off. But if they kick that, then I'm free to just cast, and I don't have to use really any defensives. I can just heal through it with efficient skills like heal. So it's a no-win. One of my pugs gave me that tip, and it has been a lifesaver. Baiting kicks with the Venthyr spells. It's so good. And then also just putting more of an emphasis on bait casting has been really good. Just knowing that while their kick is on cooldown, that for the most part I can cast has been really nice. That's been something that I was not previously focusing on. I want to make sure that he can't re-stealth. There we go. Keep Prayer of Mendings and heals up. There's Thorns. I'm going to purge that off of him. Purge. There we go. Okay, we're going to go for the stun and the Mind Games here. And the death. There we go. Mind Games is really painful on a druid. Well, it's not that painful. It's just painful because it takes so many globals for them to recover because of the hots and stuff like that if they've used their Swiftmins. So they don't really have a whole lot of globals to spare, and having to use it to dispel kind of sucks. The best win is keeping you shadow locked, but even that's bad for them. Yeah, I know. Like they have to. I think what you have to do is you have to discern whether it's worth casting the shadows based on what I get out of it. For example, if I'm 100% health and I'm Door of Shadowsing away, it's not really that worth it to kick it because you weren't really gaining much ground. Anyways, if I'm Door of Shadowsing away and I'm 20% health, then yeah, absolutely, you want to keep me there and finish me off. But if I'm not going to die as a result of kicking that Door of Shadows, it's probably not that worth it. If I'm Mind Gamesing somebody and they're at full health and it doesn't really look like we're going to get a kill out of it, probably not worth it to kick that Mind Games. Just let the healer calmly wait it out and then dispel it. The only times it's scary on a healer is if they're low enough to where the Mind Games or some combination of Mind Games with damage will actually kill them, or them using the global to dispel it and then try to heal through the damage would try to kill them, because it needs to be that time frame needs to kill them. If they have enough time to dispel it and then heal, then it doesn't really matter at all. You're just putting extra damage on the healer, which, in the long term of the game is nice to add the pressure, but it doesn't really Mind Games Shadow Word Death is a lot of damage in and of itself. Yes. So ideally, I want to go ahead and put a Holy Fire and Shadow Word Pain on somebody. Have those dots ticking, because that does a lot of damage. So Holy Fire does 3,600 on the tooltip. Mind Games does 5,840, which is a lot. And then it reverses the next 10,400 damage because of I'm running the Shattered Perceptions trait. And then Shadow Word Death, I don't have the tooltip up, but it does a lot. So yeah, if the burst window would kill them, it's right here. He's got Mind Games on him. I'm just going to casually dispel it and start healing up. We're fine. Put up dots. We're going to go ahead and put our own Fear on the Priest. Holy Fire, Chastise, Mind Games, and he... Okay, now we can Mind Games. He cloaked it. Nice. Did not trust his healer there. So that's a nice cooldown from the rogue. We'll go ahead and we're stunned. I'm gonna save my trinket. Oh, I can't. Is he gonna be fine? Guardian Spirit. Oh, the duel. Can divine him. Is he gonna get out? Holy Locked. Oh gosh, the Holy Lock. Shoot. That smoke bomb threw me off. So there, I was waiting for that fear to end, and I was almost ready to cast that Guardian Spirit. That was close. So they Mind Games him while you were stunned. It's a little sus. Yeah, that's definitely a kill window. But the warrior was able to just sit through it. They really shouldn't, you know, unless it's like a really coordinated rogue mage, they really shouldn't be able to full kill him on the first go. Because he can trinket and pop some kind of defensive or something. I don't want to be popping my trinket on their first go when all they did was stun me. Because then I get blind sapped and I'm screwed. Yeah, Gist Fury has great sustain, so Mind Games isn't that bad. The problem is if his sustain is healing, it's just damaging him. Really, during Mind Games, you want to use things like, for example, Greater Fade is fantastic to use during Mind Games because it just makes me immune to damage, other than dots. So it buys me time to go ahead and cast a Dispel. Things like that. Full immunes are great. Ooh, it's Windwalker sub. I need to run Angel's Mercy, and I should have run Battle Masters, but I didn't change it in time. Because I'm not going to be able to kite the Windwalker here. I'm not going to be able to use pillars and stuff to line of sight. There's the sap. Okay, he's running because he knows they're going to go on him. There's the smoke bomb. And is that a duel as well? I can't tell. Okay. They don't have any way to dispel that. So that's good. Is the tiger up? It is up. I'm going to go ahead and fear the tiger. And stun. Mind Games will PI him. Okay, Mind Games now, and death. Yep, there we go. Oh. Oh no. That was duel. Can I kill him as a holy rogue? As a holy priest? I'm gonna kill you. Can I out-sustain him? Yeah, I'm not gonna win this duel as a holy priest. That's too bad. So there's nothing more I can do. If he 100 zeros him during a duel while I'm casting Divine Hymn, there's nothing more I could have done. That's the only thing that I have in my kit, other than maybe Prayer of Healing, but that's not going to do anything. So either I have to anticipate his duel and throw random stuff up there like You don't even know what duels do. So when a sub-rogue duels you, it's as if you're line of sighted. So for the purposes of targeting, I can't target him. He's out of range. It's like smoke bomb. It's like smoke bomb on a single target that's not it's undispellable. I could be like inside of his character model. I don't have range on him. And so the only thing that I can do to heal him is to use skills that don't require line of sight, like Divine Hymn. So, and I don't know how long it lasts. It feels like an eternity. That's your rogue blindness. See, I'm learning little tips about rogue as I go. I only know a couple things, like smoke bomb's scary, but if they walk out of it or I walk into it, then I get line of sight. Duel is scary for that reason that I just explained. If I'm going against an assassination rogue, I'm watching for when they cast Vendetta, because that's usually the only window that they'll kill somebody. Save Trinket for blind. And that's about the extent of my rogue knowledge. Enhance Shadow Priest. I should run Battle Masters here. Didn't change it in time. Enhance is scary during their, whatchamacallit? Ascendance. So I'm going to be watching for that. Try to kill this Earthbind Totem. Keep Renews up, keep Prayer of Mendings bouncing around. There's the Hex, I'm going to line of sight the Hex. Keep baiting that. If I can keep wasting his time. Okay. Fear. Is he in Ascendance right now? I don't think he is, so. I'll go ahead and Mind Games here. Shadow Locked. Hex. Okay. I need to be in melee range. I want to try to break this without having to use my Trinket. Hex has a long cooldown, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm feared here. This may be... I'm going to go ahead and recover this with a thing. I'm silenced. That's his kill window. The Shadow Priest is going to go for a silence stunt. Yep. And Hex, I'm on DR for that. I'm not worried about it. We can recover that with a Serenity, with PI. I don't know if I missed it, but I still haven't seen Ascendance from the dude. We're going to Mind Games and Death here. Fortunately, he's stunned, so that missed a lot of it. Grounding Totem's not going to help because I already got my Mind Games out. Okay, there's Mind Games. Okay, I'm going to Greater Fade and Mass. Nice job. So a little if I could talk. A little trick here. I'm going to go ahead and Apotheosis and offensively stun. Death. Nice. Little trick here against Shadow Priests. There's a bug on my screen. Hello. Hey, buddy. Get off. Go away. Against locks and Shadow Priests and stuff like that. Anything where you have to dispel it. If you Greater Fade first and then dispel it, you don't get the negative effects. So, in a situation like that where I've got dots on me, I've got dots on him, he just cast Mind Games on him, it's a fantastic moment to go ahead and Greater Fade and then Mass Dispel. You'd be so good as Holy Paladin? I like Holy Paladin, man. I played a little bit of it right at the end, and I was doing fairly decent in arenas. I mean, fairly decent, like 1600, not anything fancy, but I ended up getting my 1800 as Disc Priest. But thank you, I appreciate that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. If Holy Paladin had a viable ranged option, then I'd be a lot more willing to do it, because I do enjoy the melee style. I just don't like being pigeonholed into that being my only option, you know? Like, I like the Glimmer style, but if I had an option to play the Bestow Faith style or whatever, Actually, they run Bestow Faith in arenas, I'm pretty sure. Arena is kind of like a nice hybrid. It's not like PvE healing where it's just all damage, glimmer, holy shocks only. You do a lot of hard casting in arenas, which is pretty fun. It's funny we have the opposite thoughts on alts. We've had a pretty good win streak. Yeah, look at that. We're already pushing up. You're looking to have one good character and then have a good time with other characters. I'm looking to... So I love the healing role, and the reason I picked Priest is because it has 2 healing specs that I can enjoy doing that role. And then it has... I'm not really interested in tanking at all. And so I'm fine that it doesn't have a tank spec, and it has a satisfying DPS spec. So something that has all 3 specs that I enjoy. And the reason Holy Pally is not that interesting to me is because I don't really care about... Here comes the Cyclone. Okay. I don't really care about tanking. I'm not really interested in playing melee DPS. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Fear here. Dispel the thorns if I can. It's about to expire, so that's alright. And so that means that the only thing that I'm really interested in for Paladin is Holy. Which is fine, but that's not enough warranting making it a main character or anything for me. Okay, I just used Fear, and that's unfortunate because now he's got Tiger out, and I don't have... There's the end cap, but I'm on DR. Oh, he's gonna walk around that corner. Oh, he's gonna get killed behind that corner is what he's gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna have to Apotheosis this. Can't really afford to have him line aside me. No! Oh, I'm getting ripped around this corner. Hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Mark. Hope you're doing good, dude. We're gonna mind games on... Oh, no. Not worth dispelling the thorns here because it was already about to fall off. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mind games on... Oh, if you can get a mind games right before they... I'm gonna greater fade this Cyclone. He didn't actually get it off though because he's stunned for the same reason. Okay, gonna fear all the little duders from the monk. Oh, shit. If you can mind games right before they go into bear form, it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna have to trinket this. I'm gonna Guardian Spirit because they're gonna keep CCing. One more heal and I should be able to, yep, get Serenity up. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and I don't have a fear. So I'm gonna get damage on the monk. Oh no, he's going on the druid. I'm gonna get a stun. Mind games. Yep, he had time. That was a low pressure mind games. He had plenty of time to dispel there. I should have waited a little bit, maybe just cast some more DPS spells. Okay, I'll have a go again in 30 seconds. I'm scared casting this long cast heal because of kicks, and also because I was worried he might line of sight, but I went for it anyways. Oh, I don't have anything. No, he's dead. He's dead. Use stuff. Use stuff. No. The stun Cyclone. Yeah, he probably should have. I don't know. I don't know what he should have done differently there. Or what I should have done differently. Broke a window? Yeah, dude. I was mowing our rock garden in front of our yard because we've had a bunch of rain and had a bunch of weeds, and I had a soft patch of rocks, and the lawnmower went down and crunched them and shot it through the window and almost hit my 1-year-old. So just being stupid, you know, laziness. Things that you know aren't a good idea and you shouldn't do them anyways, but you don't want to spend 3 days in your downtime picking weeds. So, lesson learned. Don't be stupid. In the advice of Michael Scott, I just think about what I'm about to do, and I think to myself, would a stupid person do that? The answer is yes, then I don't do that thing. Changed my life. Now it's getting cold, or is it repaired? It is like stupid hot outside. It's been in like almost the 90s, so it's not the end of the world. I taped over the holes, so it's fine for now. We're gonna call a window repair place, and it'll be fine. Okay, cool. If I can get a heal on him, that'll get me in combat. Oh, if I can get a heal on him, it'll get me in combat. Okay, there we go. Scary. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, he's so fast. I wouldn't be going the Mistweaver here. Mistweaver's too fast. Oh, there's the Rot. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be sapped. Stun. Mind Games. Holy Fire. And death. No! So close. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. If I had Apotheosis... Oh. There's the duel. Oh, just... Those duels, man. They're killing him. They're killing him. So there, I should be casting the Divine Hymn and then like spamming the button for my Guardian Spirit like absolutely crazy. Because the second that he pops out, I don't want to be casting Guardian Spirit on him, because that is my best chance to help him recover. Unless he's got Mind Games on him for some reason. You cannot Dispel Duel. You cannot do anything other than sit and hope and pray and chew on your lip and frown your eyebrows and swallow really hard. Scrunch your nose the right way. It's nothing. Yeah, the only trick I've found for combating duel is to Divine Hymn and then target the person and be spamming my keybind for Guardian Spirit. Or if I don't have it up, then Serenity. Or if I don't have that up, then Prayer of Mending, because Prayer of Mending with Cardinal Mending just restores a flat 10% of their max health regardless of Mortal Strike. So it's a pretty good instant cast heal. We're doing pretty well though. We've climbed a bit. Getting there. Getting back to that 1800 mark. Ooh, we've almost farmed up our second Vicious Saddle. I did the Spider, and I think I came into the season with some leftovers from BFA. I was at like, I don't know, 40, 50% or ish. So that'll be nice to turn that in and get some new mounts. So this comp is actually really annoying. You have to play the anti-kick game really well. Any comp that has, you know, any DPS other than a balanced druid with a resto shaman, it's a lot of kicks. That you have to do. A lot of kicks to deal with. Uh-oh, he's getting in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Guardian Spirit now so we can get that on cooldown. Oh, he ran back. Nice, there's Holy Rock. Don't really care about that right now, so I'm watching for the Feral. Feral's gonna be looking for the kick here. Okay, he's stunning me, cycloning me. I'm not worried about damage because, I mean, yes, Feral's a dot class, but now is when I have to be worried. Okay, that's a trinket. Oh, he grounding totemed it. You jerk. I'm gonna go for the stun here. Keep going for damage. Smite, 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 smite. Nope. Okay, we gotta dispel that thorns. Ah. Oh no. Okay, don't go too ham. Don't go too ham. I'm cycloned and polyed and stunned. Oh, I've got nothing here other than maybe a Prayer of Mending. I'm gonna go ahead now. I have a Apotheosis there. It feels bad, but we're gonna have to do it. There we go. Nice. Going for the double fear. Okay, stun. I stunned too early. I should have waited a couple more seconds, because if I had my mind games up, that could have been a kill. Could be now. Let's try. Oh, the grounding totem? Ooh, you jerk. He's really good about those grounding totems. That sucks. Alright, just keep prayer mending, bouncing around. There's Hex and a stun. And I can't dispel that. Thorns, please don't attack into Thorns. Please don't do it. Just don't do it. It's a bad idea. Stop. And I can't dispel. Look how much stuff he's got. Feral off heals are crazy. Just dumb. Okay, we're gonna Guardian Spirit here because it's getting a little spoopy. Oh, they could have kicked that easily, but they didn't. Okay, and okay, I don't have mind games. I'm gonna wait for mind games before I do my stun. He's on Fear D. He's on Stun DR, so it's not gonna last super long. Yeah, I can Fear the Druid here. Fear the Druid, dispel my warrior, go for the stun, mind games. Okay, it didn't go off. Now mind games. And death! Yes! See, we waited just a little bit. We're more tactical with our mind games, and it paid off. It worked. And it was the first mind games that he didn't actually grounding totem. So that was nice. I don't know what the cooldown is of grounding totem, but I hate that so much. Feels so bad. Alright, Fleshcraft. We'll have another go in 20 seconds with my mind games. Death! Ooh, wow, that's a lot of damage there, Mr. Warrior, sir. Let's look it up. What's the cooldown on... Cooldown on grounding. Grounding totem. Can I not check that? Grounding totem? What's it called? Is that not what it's called? Okay. Totem. Wow, it's not here. That's dumb. Unfortunately, he does a ton of AoE during Thorns. Hard not to Unfury. You should just push Escape and just sit there. No, I shouldn't do that. This comp is so fun to play. I was doing this with Dave the other day. It is very, very fun. All you have to do is stand there and just throw out tons of dots and look for an opening to cast mind games and use your burst window. It's super fun. Affliction Lock is super tanky. Shadow Priest has crazy off heals, especially if you run the Measured Contemplation legendary. It's real fun. It's pretty good in 2s. I can only imagine how fun it would be in 3s when you actually have a healer to help support you. You just stand there and tab target, dot, 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 and it's all good fun. So I'm gonna try to avoid. I'm gonna try to let him start cast. Oh, he used the instant cast. I've been playing a lot of Shadows in arenas, so I feel like I know how he's gonna act. Assuming that he plays like me. He may not, though. Alright. He's farming up his insanity. He's at 43 right now. He's going to be trying to get up to 70-ish before he really starts his go. Okay, I think he's in... It's not... He used PI. I'm going to go ahead and dispel that PI. Uh-oh. 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 Whoo, boy. I saw the mind games go up and I cast Guardian Spirit and I had all those dots and that was bad news. Bad news, bears. Oh, I suck. I suck. I can't see you. Okay, I know what I did wrong there. Yeah, what happened right there is I saw the mind games, and for some reason, I instinctively cast Guardian Spirit, which, by the way, is a bad idea. because what happens is if you trigger the cheat death with mind games, you just die. There's no you don't heal past it. You just die. So when the mind games went out, my reaction should have been to Greater Fade, and then immediately dispel myself or cast Mass Dispel. I probably didn't have time for a Mass Dispel there, but all of their damage is dots, and if I have Greater Fade, then they can't apply damage with their other stuff. So as soon as I see mind games and I see their go, I need to Greater Fade, maybe even Fade early and get the mind games. But if I cast it too early, he's just going to cancel and then wait. And then Dispel. You know what the affixes are this week? Yes, it is Fortified, Spiteful, Grievous. So, not too bad. Holy is one of the best for this week, so it's really nice. Just don't die to a Grievous. Uh-oh, Frozen. I'm going to go ahead and Trinket that, because I don't like that, how that's going. So here I can fade the Cyclone, if I can actually cast. Shadow Lock. Don't want to be locked. He's going to go for the Cyclone here. I'm going to use this Pillar. Stay away from the Druid here. He's desperately wanting to go for a Cyclone here. You can see it. There's the stun, and he's going to... No? Okay. Alright. See it. We need to mark each other. I can't see this warrior. Oh, there's a trap somewhere nearby here. Okay, Druid is over there. He's being Healy boy. Hunter's not a great target for mind games because he can just feign death it. This Druid, on the other hand, is a great target because his off heals are... Oh no! Please don't die. Please don't. Oh, there's the trap. I've got nothing. Kite, run. He's going too ham, but he's a warrior, so he's, Oh, look at that. What? Did he just double kill and I didn't notice? That was awesome. Something happened. That's great. Nice job. You don't want to dispel affliction though, do you? No. If you dispel affliction locks, unstable something, then or whatever it's called, the one that's a mouth that's going. That one. No, very specific. If you dispel that one, you take a ton of damage and you're silenced. But the trick is you hit Greater Fade first, and you can't be affected. You Greater Fade first, and then you're not affected by that or the Shadow Priest's Fear. When you dispel Vampiric Touch from a Shadow Priest, you get feared for 2 seconds. So, in general, you don't want to dispel versus that comp. You want to kite and like try to line of sight when the agony is about to, the curse from the lock is about to expire. So that they can't reapply it and get max stacks again. You want to try to like kite right at those key moments. Yeah, that's why you fade first, because then you can't. You're not hit by either of those. Do you think this week is easier than last? Yes, I do. Well, kinda. If as a healer, as a healer who likes being in control and likes healer affixes because that means I'm in control and the DPS can kind of just do their thing, yes, I like it. Grievous is not easy though. It is pretty hard as a healer, and you have to play differently. You can't play quite as offensively, so don't expect to be doing as much damage as you typically would. Instead, you need to be keeping people topped, which is normally not your habit, right? You want to just do the healing that's required and then spend the rest of your time doing DPS so you can help time the key. But not on Grievous. Grievous, you have to, like, unlearn your good habits. And Spiteful's easy, as long as you don't have brain-dead DPS who stand there and get hit by it. So it's a good week to be a confident healer Holy Priest specifically. Disc, it's terrible. And it's also a good week to have ranged DPS. Ranged DPS is good on Spiteful. Especially if you can have like a Moonkin. Moonkin's great. He's line of sighting my Holy Fire quite effectively. Okay, I'm kind of just not paying attention to my warrior's health here. So there we go. Go ahead and reapply some dots. Oh, he's glitching out like crazy. Bait. Yep, there's the Holy Lock. Okay, I'm going to have to fade this. Because that was a big swing. Mortal Strike fell off. I should have waited for the Mortal Strike to fall off. Then I wouldn't have had to cast 2 Serenity charges. Okay, I'm gonna bait his kick here with the Door of Shadows. There we go. Now I can cast for free. There's the stun. Kite the warrior. Warriors are dumb. I hate warriors. We're all right. But yeah, if we can avoid letting him charge back in, that's great. Come on, Happy Bug. Let the Mortal Strike fall off. Beautiful. He's gonna mount up. Nice. He's going back into the fray, and we're gonna come in with the Holy Fire. Chastise. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Oh, we triggered it. I think we triggered his... Yeah, we triggered his Guardian Spirit there, so that's great. It's not going to be able to use that for another 3 minutes. Unfortunately, he was able to use the Guardian Spirit and a heal, which means he did not die, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and use Guardian Spirit on myself here. Bait cast, bait cast, bait cast. Okay. And he waited. What a jerk. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm going to Apotheosis here for an offensive stun. And... I didn't mind games in time. Mind games? He should have time to dispel. Yeah, that wasn't a very scary mind games. He had lots of time there. Like, your mind games need to be timed so that it's as... If they don't use the very next global to heal themselves instead of dispel, they die. That's how you want mind games timed. Ideally so that the mind games plus... I'm going to have to greater fade this. Yeah, I'm going to greater fade this. Let the Mortal Strike fall off. It has. Nice. Alright, and... Oh, he's so stinking fast. My goodness. Oh, Greater Fade does stack with, Has it already been 3 minutes? No way. Oh, beautiful! Greater Fade does stack with movement speed, so the reason he was so fast there was probably because he used, whatever it's called. Greater Fade with Feather. Or maybe you can use something like, Rocket Boots or something that I'm not aware of. Guardian Spirit here, he can't dispel, so all the damage he deals, look at that, it's healing him up. Great. So I'm not worried about being in CC while their DPS has mind games on them with no way to dispel it. And here's the Chastise for the kill. Arms does significantly less self-heals. Yeah, for sure. So my my warrior was very self-sufficient fighting that priest, and we were just able to outlast and get a nice go there. How close are we getting to 1800 again? $1740, we're getting there. And I wonder, there's a 30 point grace period. I wonder if it applies if I've already been 1800. So I've already been rival so far this season. So does that mean if I get to 1770 that I can upgrade my stuff? I guess we'll have to see. How do you play Grievous? Can you explain for me as Holy? Yeah, just easiest way to think about it is take the idea of DPSing out of your brain And your entire goal is going to be to keep people at full health. Because the moment that they drop below 90%, they get a Grievous stack. And if they're not healed above 90%, they're just going to always be taking damage. So your goal is to try to stabilize the group one person at a time to keep them full health. And so use your strong flash concentration heals to top people off. So flash and your single target heals remove Grievous stack. So does Prayer of Mending. So does Renew. So does Shield and stuff like that. So what you want to be doing is you want to be using those. And definitely be running flash concentration. I don't know if you run Harmonious Apparatuses all ever or anything like that, but that is not a good idea. Oh my gosh, he instantly died. Wow, that was like half his health instantly. But yeah, use your beefy single target heals. If the entire group is taking damage, then what you can do is just layer the group and just keep layer the group, and every heal that you do will remove a flash concentrate or remove a Grievous stack. And if you continue to layer the group with heals and use your Prayer of Mendings and stuff like that, you should be able to stabilize the group. It's the moments where you can't stand and cast. I think he popped regen during mind games. I don't know, something like that. He's a troll, though. He's not a Zandalari troll. I don't know. That was weird. So yeah, long story short, be really aggressive with your heals. Try to keep people topped off. Use your single target heals. Utilize your powerful spells like... it's a great week for Prayer of Mending. To focus on that, because every tick will cause it to bounce, and if the entire group is ticking, then it's just going to keep bouncing around. Oh, Regen is Fury's main defensive cooldown. Yeah, the one where they... Gotcha. Yeah, Fury is not so hot against mind games. I've got a lot more to worry about, because if he's not paying attention, he could just outright kill himself. Makes Bloodthirst land like Serenity. That makes sense. So that was on him, not me. I'm not too worried. Resto Arms. This comp is so kicky. Lots of kicks. This comp is really annoying to play against. Because of the grounding totem, the double kicks, the stun, hex, Earthbind totem with the roots and stuff like that, and shutting down my warrior. If he's running the Earth LA legendary, it's just dumb. ICM, it's good, dude. How about you? Just trying to push up to 1800 again, just pugging a little bit. Fear slows down everything. Okay. I don't have Mortal Strike, so I can go ahead and use it. Serenity there. There's the Mortal Strike. Okay. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and bait the kick. Shadow Lock, nice. And I don't have Mortal Strike, so I can go ahead and... Oh, there's the Fear. I'm fine, though. I'm fine. Yep. I'm gonna cast normal heals. I don't have Mortal Strike again. So, I'm gonna be looking... Improvement point for me against warriors. I'm gonna be actively looking. There's the... Baited one of the kicks. Oh, that was stunned. I'm going to be actively looking to see if I have Mortal Strike before I cast some heals. Oh, there's the Holy Lock. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the problem. I'm going to have to Greater Fade this. Apotheosis so I can get a cooldown here. Don't have Mortal Strikes. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bait it cast. Nice. Oh, his kick's back. No, the Shaman's kick is back up. I'm gonna have to fear him off. It's getting scary. Oh, he's gonna have it up. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my stun here. No, the holy lock. This is getting hairy. Serenity! Ah, I was so close! Ah, I was so close. Dumb. Stupid. The double kicks, man. I should have been kiting around the box. That was my bad. Sorry, Growl. I wasn't kiting. Yeah, I should have been kiting using the boxes, because then I would have been on the opposite side of the map. I'm not worried about my Fury Warrior versus a Resto Shaman. He's not going to die. He's fine. I only need to be worried if the Warrior goes back and swaps, which is a very obvious tell. I mean, he has to run over there. And then, yeah, then I would have had one less kick to worry about. So, feels bad. Feels bad, but that's okay. Live and learn. Make one less mistake every arena, and eventually I'll be Sea-Doo. Maybe not. But I will be better. Just need a little tiny push. And I can upgrade all my junk. What IO is this dude that I'm pushing with? I didn't look. I think he was 1700-ish when we started. 1700s. $17.52, so we're pretty much dead even. Go Ret. Right. Rets are crazy. Rets are crazy. Their burst damage is really, really strong. Their off heals are stupid. Feral and Ret are two of the biggest off healers that I have to look out for. So really, Ret's gonna be scariest during wings. So I just need to watch for that. Go ahead and use a Holy Fire here, get dots rolling. Watching the Ret's positioning. He's walking towards me. Yeah, he really wants to go. Maybe the Disc Priest is also done stuff. Mind games. It's easy mind games to dispel. Also, I can be watching to purge stuff. Yeah, that's speak of the devil, we were able to purge the power infusion off of the Ret. Power infusion is purgeable, by the way. Alright, freedom. We're gonna go ahead and Door of Shadows here. He used his kick. Okay. Boy, they're going for that disorient like crazy, aren't they? There's wings. I'm gonna go ahead and Greater Fade. Run. And the warrior did a great job of doing a fear there. And he's using stuns and stuff. If we can just keep... Okay, there's the charm. 1 second. I think it should be fine. Yeah, the Ret's panicking here. Okay, go ahead and fear this guy off. Yeah, he went for the mind games. I have time to dispel. I'm going to trinket that. Ret does not have wings right now. Oh yeah, he did. He still had a little bit. He's trying to get off the last couple seconds effectively. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mind games here. It's not that's more of a defensive mind games. Yeah, I knew that was gonna get dispelled, but it's mostly just looking to convert some of the Ret's damage into healing to help me stabilize. We're winning the mana game right now, which is expected, because Disc versus Holy, the Holy's gonna win out on damage. unless the Holy's just really on the back foot, which we're not. We're fine. I feel like we've played this one really well so far. Paints up on the red. We shouldn't really be going for damage here. I'm going to go ahead and use a quick dispel for that Hodge. Oh, the disc was trying to drink there. Luckily, I had to cancel because the warrior's cranking. Had a mini wings there. Go ahead and use a chastise. Holy fire, mind games, and go for the bubble at least. Yeah, there's the bubble. Mass Dispel. He's gonna kick it. Yep, there it is. So now we're fine. We're free to cast. We got the bubble out. I'm free to get a little bit of DPS. Go ahead and PI the warrior and pray that the disc priest does not notice, which he hasn't yet. Bait the kick. Oh, this mind games is just now expiring, so we're all right. The mind games and my wings were a little desynced there, so luckily it didn't quite get him. Go ahead and purge that bubble. Ooh, he's got a wings going on. Run! Oh, run! Oh, greater fade. Kite. Kite, 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 kite. Nice. Okay, looks like our... Oh, the priest is out of mana. We need to stay on the priest here. We'll go ahead and set up our warrior with a stun. I need to fear... Oh! Trinket just came off cooldown. Perfect timing. And Pally had a trinket as well. I'm going to go ahead and Apotheosis. Not the end of the world that I didn't cast that Serenity first. I had a second left, but the nice thing with the 2 charges is that... There's that, and yep, he had to kick that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mind games here. That should be the kill. Oh, stupid. We got so much mana here, though. That's great. Okay, there's the sacrifice from the paladin. Just keep on the damage. Holy fire. We don't want him to be tempted to dispel things that are not mind games. Okay, fear the Pally here. Winter got the double fear. Pally has no trinket. There's the chastise. That mind. I should have waited for mind games. Death, 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 death. Nope. Oh, dispel that Hodge. Holy fire. And there's the holy fire kill. Nice. He just got line of sighted from his paladin, so he couldn't receive off heals. So you're watching for wings. There's wings. Chastise and death. Ooh. Nice. Really good. Good game. How close are we? 33. I'm standing right here. Feel PvP is way harder than PvE. Yeah, I would agree. I've had a much harder time learning PvP than PvE. There's just so much game knowledge that you need. Which, I mean, you're playing against other humans who are also trying to kill you. That whole apex predator thing. So I feel like it should be harder. Just because if we could make computers that were more difficult and smarter than the humans that we're playing against, then we'd be in a scary spot as a society. But yeah, I totally agree. Just takes more game knowledge. Not to say that PvE isn't challenging, it has its own separate challenges and stuff, but... Alright, Disc Priest Feral. This can actually be really scary. I had a Disc Feral comp one time that really caught me off guard. The Feral got a ton of bleeds and stuff up, and then the Disc got mind games and whatnot. And then the Priest mind controlled... Uh-oh. Line of sight. Oh my gosh. That was scary. He mind controlled so that I couldn't heal the other person. It caught me way off guard. Okay, the priest is good. He's gonna purge that PI, but I think he might be a little bit... He's in his rapture window, so he's not gonna want to use globals to purge it. Looks like he did though. Feral does have a mortal strike. So, Prayer of Mending is my best friend. Also, I don't have to worry about kicks unless the Feral is right on top of me. Here, I'm going to create some pressure by trying to... Here. Oh, he's attacking right into the thorns. Let's get that off. Uh-oh! Oh! Ah! Okay, so what happened there is the warrior attacked just a little bit too long into the thorns. And so I didn't have enough globals to recover there. I was spending too much time. Yeah, and I just didn't have enough globals, and then I got CC'd. So he had mind games on all the dots and stuff, and I got card controlled at that moment. So even with my trinket, wasn't enough. PvP just has so many moving parts. The hardest in game is in Mythic Plus, and Raid can definitely be just as hard. Yeah, I mean, look at, you know, Mythic Stone Legion and Sire Denathrius. That's definitely hard too. They're just hard in different ways. In PvE, you're trying to play optimally, and you're trying to play together as a team, and you're trying to do all the right things and play it perfectly and have, you know, learn a strategy. In PvP, it's chess. Especially in WoW, it's so much about counterplay. It's not really like a, you know, like a fighting game where it's like speed and execution. It's more so like WoW arenas is a lot like chess. It's just about play and counterplay. So here, they want to bait the warrior around the pillar so that they can kill them with their superior burst that they're going to have with the priest. Our warrior is going in. Okay, so I'm gonna pull. Yep, we want our kill condition is going to be having. Oh my gosh, is going to be having the DPS around the pillar away from the heals, or vice versa. Go for the fear here. Oh, holy locked. Oh my gosh. Still during wings. Do I offensively apotheosis here? I don't think that's a good idea. Priest is during his rapture window, so he's not really going to want to purge off the PI there using a global, but okay, cool. Alright, stun's back up. Fear's up in 26. That's probably going to be a good opportunity to try to go for Dwarf Shadows and the kill. I've got all of my tools up except for my fear. So I'm going to try to... Okay, warrior's pretty stable. I've got fear in 8, so I'm thinking about... Okay, priest is going for the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and trinket that. kite this pally. As long as he's got... Okay, there's the fear. Alright. Oh! So there's mind games. I'm gonna got dispel. Luckily I had greater fade for that. We're good. Alright, so there was my go. I had to use it to be defensive. I had to use both my fear and my stun there to survive. Alright. So here I'm gonna apotheosis. I'm gonna stun the priest, go for the mind games. And hopefully we'll force a bubble here. Pally's Trinket's about to come back up. The only thing we're winning in right now is the mana game. That's going to be our win condition now. So I'm just going to keep disrupting this priest. Like I stunned during his penance there. I don't know how worthwhile it was. Penance isn't super expensive, but just trying to cause him to fall further and further and behind. So here I'm DPSing while I'm not being focused. I should be able to out-heal the disc. Maybe not the disc and the ret, but so here I'm kiting. While the ret has Blessing of Freedom and Horsey, I'm not going to be able to kite him, so I need to kite desperately here. I'm going to Guardian Spirit. If the mind games, yep, I'm going to have the Greater Fade or I'm dead. Greater Fade, come on! Yes. Alright, so here we're in trouble. Oh, that was the bubble. They went too ham. Fear. Ow, they flew too close to the sun. That ret was going way too ham. And he line of sighted his healer, I'm guessing, and just got chunked down. He was trying too desperately to kill me, and he ended up lining of sighting his healer and died. So that was terrifying from my perspective, but the warrior, our teammate, he did a fantastic job, so that was great. Whew, but that literally could have, yeah, that could have gone either way. Ret's really scary when he has wings and he has Blessing of Freedom and he's got his Horsey. It's scary. What saved us there, I think the big reason that we were able to come out on top is because I did a pretty good job of using my Greater Fade in coordination with mind games. They have the same cooldown. Greater Fade is a 45-second cooldown. Mind Games is a 45-second cooldown. So those ideally should be paired up together. Because if they're going for a Mind Games at a good time, I'm not going to have the globals to be able to dispel and heal. And if I just go straight for the heal, I help them and I kill myself. So really those two should be paired together. Greater Fade is your counterplay for heal, or for Mind Games. Just need a little bit more of a push, and then we can upgrade our gear. I was 1800, pushed up as Holy, and then I wanted to play a bunch of Shadow, and I tanked it while I was learning it. And now I feel pretty confident in my Shadow as well. I was actually, I was saying earlier last night with, he's actually in chat, 5CM. Ooh, we had like almost a 15-game win streak. We did get a 10-game win streak, and then I think we got up to like 12 wins, and then we lost once, and then we had a few more wins. But it was crazy. We had a really good record and pushed like 150 rating in one little session. I'm stuck. So I am feeling a lot more confident on my Shadow, which is good. So now I feel like I could swap between the two at this current rating and still pull my weight in 2s. 3s is another beast entirely. I don't know anything about 3s. All of my game knowledge is in this 2s world. Usually 1 DPS, 1 healer. Alright, Destro. Destro's scary. It's just going to be watching for 2 Chaos Bolts. 2 Chaos Bolts. Somebody's dead. 1 Chaos Bolt. It's fine. Just pressure. Ooh, you're going for the fear? You can go for it. There's the fear. I got Guardian Spirit up. He's going to mind games here. I'm going to have to trinket this. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh, pulling out the Gandalf. Scary, dude. That was clutch. Okay, we're gonna go for the mind games here on the. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Priest is going in for another fear. Okay, go ahead and stun him. Mind games. That's annoying. Oh, we got the fear off first! Oh, and he trinketed for that. Nice. Okay, so we baited the priest's trinket. They're going for a fear. Is he gonna cast? Okay, he's cast bolting him. Just need to keep him pretty high. We got a nice line of sight position here from the priest, so the priest is gonna have to make a dramatic movement to try to get over to us, so we can just focus on DPSing. There's a chaos bolt. No? Okay. He's gonna save it for a better go. Immolate. Okay, priest is going in for a fear here. Alright, we don't have anything, so we're a little worried. Okay, nice, you got a stun. Alright, and there's mind games gone. So nice. They don't have a go for a while. He's gonna get off a worthless Shadow Fury. Oh, that lock. Holy lock. Okay, we've got a fear in 3. We're gonna go ahead and go for a fear here. Hee-yaw! And here we go. This is it. This is it. Mind games. Oh no! Come here. Get him. Uh-oh, holy luck. Greater Fade. Yeah, you can't hit me in Greater Fade. Mind games. Dispel. Nice. I'm in Apotheosis now. Okay, that was Mind Games. That was his Soul Shards. We're doing alright. That's a nasty combo, though. Taking the gate and then... oh, we can stun here. Oh, and he's out of line of sight. Uh-oh, holy locked. Death! Yes. Oh, he was line of sighted for just a second. That was all it took. Oh. That was close. Yeah, that's a nasty combo between Priest and Warlock. That was a really nice use there at the beginning of using the gate and then having him pull him back. Oh. That's what killed him. Nice. So what happened was the Warlock line of sighted for just a second, and I got a stun, and then the Mind Games, and then he Chaos Bolted into the Warrior, who reflected it, and so you reflected it, that chunked down the rest of his health, and then I was able to finish it off with a really quick Shadow Word Death before the Priest got line of sight and was able to Rapture Heal him. That was awesome. Really close there. How far off 1800 are you? I'm getting close. 1749. Just need a few more consecutive wins. Yeah, the Reflect is crazy. Now, the Reflect is not going to help much here. This is really just going to be around... the Warrior can't really do much to get off the Agony. But I can be in control of that. I can line of sight when the Agony is about to expire, so he can't reapply it. So that's good. And then Mass Dispel, once he gets up to high stacks on his Agony, I'm going to Mass Dispel and Greater Fade into Mass Dispel, which should reset the fight, essentially. At 1800, I can upgrade my gear to 220. So I have a lot of PvP gear that I've bought that's sitting at 213. When I hit 1800, I can upgrade it to 220. I've already done that for my first wave, but I ran out of honor my first round. Ooh, he wasn't able to get gateway up. That's pretty bad. We're gonna go for the fear here. Mind games. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We almost got that. This lock is on the back foot. It took him that long to actually cast gateway. The entire game, the only cast he's tried to do. I mean, I think he got initial dots up, but his entire time he was trying to spend getting a gateway up. That feels really bad as a warlock. Okay, so he's got dots up. Nice. Starting to get high stacks. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the mat. There's the mind games oh no! Who's mind games on? It's on him. Oh! Oh my. Get him, dude. Oh, get him. Oh! Oh, man. Shoot. Okay, he's not gonna be able to get it. All right. So that was almost perfect. What happened there? What happened there is I was in Greater Fade and I was about to Mass Dispel, which would have been really clutch because it would have removed all of the Affliction Lock's damage except for his Agony. It's a curse. And it would have also removed Mind Games. But what happened instead is I got silenced by his pet. And silence means that I cannot cast any abilities. And so it was a really long silence too. So what that meant was I had screwed us. So I need to be better about watching for that silence versus locks, because I believe the pet silence is not like Shadow Priest silence. Shadow Priest silence is really nice because you don't even have to kick a spell. It's just a blanket 4-second. You can't cast any spells silence. Whereas the Warlock one, I believe they need to get a successful kick first, but then it's a longer silence after that. It's like 6 seconds or something, and that's what happened. So I went for the 3-pointer, and it bit me. So what I should have done as a safer play is I should have Greater Faded and then just done a regular Dispel. But to be fair, I started casting my Mass Dispel before I even saw the Mind Games start to cast. I was just going to remove them, and then it paired really perfectly, so I thought. I was locked, not silenced? Okay. Alright, so there's that. That sucks. Okay, here we go. Windwalker, Resto. So I should have probably swapped off of Angelic Feather to Angel's Mercy, because trying to run from a Resto or a Windwalker is not ideal. So here it's... Oh, he was a little... almost unsynced from that. I don't believe he's Feral Affinity, otherwise he would have gone for the other stun. He blew his full minute stun. Oh, I would like to dispel this Thorns because this warrior loves attacking the Thorns, but I'm not going to have enough globals to dispel every single dot. Alright, so this is getting kind of sweaty. I'm gonna recover with a Guardian Spirit here. Does he have his win up? He does. I'd love to go in there and fear, but I really don't think I'm going to be able to. Why is my cast so slow? He reflected the Cyclone. That was really nice. Oh! I'm going to go for the fear here. Okay, if he goes for the Cyclone, I'm going to Greater Fade it. Okay, we can stun here, go for the Mind Games. And the Mind Games will... Oh, if I can get the Mind Games, it will... Oh, if I can get the Mind Games! Come on, dude! Oh my gosh, are you serious? What is that, 5 attempts? Okay, forget it. You can be fine. You can have it. Greater Fade to Cyclone. Yeah, try. I dare you. Alright, now we're gonna go for the mind games, and it's just not enough pressure, he's able to dispel it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Fists of Fury, that's a big damage window, but he's not dealing a whole lot of damage. Uh-oh. Okay, so we gotta be really careful here. Cyclone, yeah, this is gonna suck. We have Guardian Spirit up, so as long as he doesn't line of sight, I'm gonna throw that on him right now, and we should be, yep, there we go. We were able to stabilize him in that brief little window. There's the end cap. So we should be DR'd for just about every CC that they have, except for Kick. I'm gonna save Fear. He should be getting Zwen and his little duders up soon. Okay, we're gonna stun, and here's the mind games. And there we go, there's the death. Mind games is really punishing versus a druid because they can't just stop healing. They've got tons of hots on themselves. So they have to get that D-spell. Because they don't have an immunity kind of like my Greater Fate is. They're going to be taking consistent ticking damage for the entire 10,000 health value of of mind games. Also, if they switch into bear form and use Frenzied Regeneration, that's also a big heal that will chunk them down. So they have nothing against mind games except for dispelling it. So if you can catch him during a stun or something like that, like we just did, it's really scary for a Resto Druid. That first one, it's just, they knew that, and they interrupted my cast of mind games like 5 times. But when we actually successfully got it off, it was really brutal. Oh my gosh, it's already 127? It's getting late. Need a couple more wins. Just need to scrape out that last little bit and then we can upgrade. How close is this dude? 1780. I don't know if he's been 1800 before, but if he hasn't, then we're really close. He's probably sweating to push up. This is a nice combo. I played this a lot as my Resto Druid in BFA. This is just a combo I've played with a lot, with Warrior as DPS, and then either as the Resto player or as the Holy / Disc Priest. And I like these games. Like, it feels like games with Warriors. Yes, Warriors are extremely strong right now, and they're in a really good spot for PvP. But it feels like a solid game. Like, it could go one way or the other. It's not like going against double Convoke or, you know, like Windwalker Ret or Rogue Mage or something stupid where you just get instantly burst off the map. But it feels like when we lose, there's something I could have done differently, and when we win, it was well earned. Okay, so we're already in a good spot with the damage. Keep kiting here. It's getting nice, and I'm getting nice and hamstrung here. I Serenity'd into a Mortal Strike. That feels bad. Mortal Strike is off. We're gonna heal. Got Fear. Alright. And, oh, Shadow Locked. Okay, nice. I'm going to Greater Fade this. I do not have Mortal Strike, so I can heal up. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and see if he kicks. He could not kick. Nice. Focusing on Prayer of Mending because it, here's the mind games. He's gonna just dispel it, yeah. That was not a very high pressure mind games. Prayer of Mending goes through the Mortal Strike, so if I can time those well, then that's good. It's about to fall off, and Serenity. And Serenity. That's an improvement point even just from tonight. I was not doing that before. I was not looking for Mortal Strikes. I thought it was just up 100% of the time. I didn't know that it was only up part of the time. So that's actually really big. I'm going to Greater Fade before he can Mortal Strike me again. And also his kick is down, so I'm just free to cast slow heals here and just chill. Be really efficient. Okay, we're gonna PI. Just keep purging. This is a good moment to be really offensive. Okay. Fear him off. Oh, I don't know if I can outweight that. Oh! Oh! Got greedy there. I was waiting one more second for the Mortal Strike. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, that hurts. Dang it, man. So frustrating. That was execute, wasn't it? Oh. No? Ah, so frustrating. Just condemn. I'm getting too hyped up, getting too sweaty. Yeah, it was condemned. Oh man, that was so frustrating. Just needed one more second. I was looking around at my abilities and I don't know what I could have done differently. Greater Fade was gone. Maybe could have Guardian. I don't think I had Guardian Spirit up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe been more preemptive with like a mind control or something. Feared. I don't know if that was up either. I don't remember now. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD and laugh at how stupid I was. Laugh at, oh, why didn't you blink? Not laugh. Learn. Learning. $1,800. Let's see here. Rival. Okay, he's been a rival. He was a rival back in March. He doesn't care. I'm the one that cares. He's just playing games. Oh! Here he is. Come over here! Uh-oh, I don't have a dispel for that. Ooh, baited cast. Beautiful, now I can just do things. Alright, let's go for the fear here. Ooh, he wings. Now we can go for the stun and the mind games. Nope, there's the shadow locked. Alright, let's purge this off. It's not going to be nearly as hard as it was in the Feral, or the Resto Druid game. Because I don't have, 6 hots to dispel before I can actually get to the thorns. Oh. There's the mind. Nope. Repentance. I'm going to dispel the Repentance. It's more of a priority than getting the mask spell on the bubble. The bubble's gone. He still has a trinket. Oh, I'm gonna have to bait it with the Dwarf Shadows. Uh-oh. He is rather disciplined. 3 bait casts and still no kick. Okay, here we go. We're gonna run in for the fear. There's the wings. Go for the mind games and the stun. Just unfortunate he had a thorns there, but I don't know. Oh, the repentance. Oh. Did I miss C? Did he cancel? Oh! Wow, he's just going for all these defensive repentances. I feel so free. Normally when I'm against a ret pally, I'm just like constantly kneeling and praying and repenting. Okay, so oh, haha! Now he's going for it. I'm gonna make his life miserable trying to go for those repentances. Oh, I gotta get the thorns. There we go, we got it. All right, we're gonna go for the fear. Pow! We're gonna. Okay. Oh! There's the mind games. Get. Oh yes. Oh yes. Beautiful. Got the PI. Get him, get him, get him. Alright, we're gonna go for the Apotheosis stun. We're just gonna finish this really aggressively. And the death. Nice. Warrior purges fear and Prot doesn't self-heal much. Hard match. Well, not for us. Not for us. Hey, this is Veganism, the tank who threw the plague fall. Oh, you didn't throw the plague fall, dude. That was fine. You want to heal a 17 miss and then the 18 after, you know, for the content? Not tonight, man. But if you want to add me, I'm down to heal anytime you guys need one. Ragnon hashtag 1965 if you want to shoot me an ad. I'd love to heal for you guys again. I'm gonna probably finish this push. Finish this push going up to 1800. And then head to bed. I should have been in bed, you know, 30 minutes ago or so. But yeah, if you want to shoot me an ad, Ragnon 1965, and then I'll heal for you guys in the future. Alrighty, dude, gotcha. HRK, where are you? There you are. There we go. Got you, dude. Play games in permanent offline mode. I get that. I do that every now and then. I miss in Guild Wars 2 and games like that, you can go like full-blown offline mode. And WoW, you still unfortunately are not appearing as offline for ooh, nice bait casts on the hunt. Ooh, that's really good. Alright, this might be the kill. We're going for the... Oh, he locked me. Okay, we're gonna go for the fear here. I think we can maybe finish this. Mind control. Where's the mind games? Okay, no, he got it dispelled. Oh, and he baited my cooldowns too. That was really good on the Demon Hunter's part. Oh, the range. Okay, nice. Okay, we're gonna go for the stun here. Holy Fire Death should be somewhat enough. Okay, there we go. Nice job, Warrior. That Demon Hunter kind of scared me a little bit. He bait casted the hunt like twice. A whole twice. Okay, we'll go to mind games here to finish him. This doesn't hurt at all. I used to be so scared of that. It is just trash in BF in Shadowlands. Yeah, sorry, I got interrupted and distracted, but yeah, it pains me that my guildies can see you online. Yeah, dude, that's me. Yep. That's where you have to have alt characters. That ability did a ton of damage in BFA. Yeah, when I saw that, I had to run and hide. Like, it was terrifying. My favorite comp in BFA was my Resto Druid with the Demon Hunter. That was such a great comp. Really, really fun. Because I focused on getting the CCs and stuff like that. Focusing on getting the CCs, and then he'd jump up in the air and melt him. It was great. Alright, so this was his last game. That means it'll be mine as well. Maybe this will be the push. Oh, close. I don't know if it counts. Oh, you know what? If it does count, if I'm within the 30 point grace period, then I could buy it right now. But now we're already in one, so I'm kind of in trouble. All right. Set note. Great. Fury Warrior Pug 2s. What's today? 6-9-21. I need to start putting dates on when I add people. Because I've got like some notes like Great Demon Hunter 2s, but it's from like April of last year in Shadowlands or something like that. Shadowlands? The other one, BFA. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm gonna have potentially somebody come in the morning to fix my window, hopefully, or AC. Our AC is also broken. You know, good stuff. Oh, Void Eruption. Okay, stun. Mine. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Greater Fate out of this. They just blew all their stuff here. Go for the Fear. There's Mind Games on the... Oh, not enough of a CC. Okay. We're good for another 45 seconds. In 45 seconds, they're going to have Mind Games back up. The double Mind Games here is really scary. We're going to have more sustained damage. There we go. We got a stun. Now's the time to use... Guardian's Spirit. Okay, nice. We're able to get that off. Another Mind Game's probably coming in. Yep, there it is. Got another Dispel. Pull this dude up. Don't have another Fear. Mind Games. There's the Greater Fade, nice. And the Fear. Having 2 Mind Games is kind of scary. There's the Dispersion. We've got both of the Shadow Priest's defensives here. Okay, the stun is going to suck, but Mind Control. Okay, I'm going to have to Greater Fade this. But now I don't have anything for the... Oh, there's Void Eruption. I'm going to need to... watch for these Mind Games here. Use this pillar. That was the Void Shift. Okay, cool. Mind Games and death. Nope. Until that other priest gets next to me, I'm not too worried. Okay, Guardian Spirit. Okay, very nice. Whew! Had to think a lot for that one. My brain hurts. You don't normally tank, by the way, just recently because all your friends play DPS and you hate healing them. So thank you for caring. Oh, no problem, man. Oh, we're so close. I really hope that this grace window actually works the way I hope it does. Oh! I've got to push up just a little bit. I shouldn't. I should go to bed. But it's just 15. It's just 15. That's like one game. One game. Dare I try with a brand new partner to push up 15 more? Terrible idea. Absolutely no baddies. Item level required 190. I'm getting conflicting messages there. I shouldn't. We're gonna stop while we're ahead. But one more win-ish. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Hey, great stuff tonight. We did some keys, got IO on an 18 mists, had a pretty nice Plaguefall run, and then searched LFG for 20 minutes with no bites, and then did a bunch of arenas, pushed up quite a bit of IO. Earlier tonight we were, or IO, you know what I mean, pushed up about 140-ish, so that was pretty nice. Thanks for hanging out, Lotus. Always appreciate talking with you, dude. Thanks for chilling. Hope you're doing well on Artificer on, not tomorrow, but Thursday. Thanks everybody for watching and hanging out. Miserable Gaming, again, it was a nice key. Thank you so much for the run. Looking forward to run with you guys in the future. And everybody else, have a good one. We'll see ya.